everybody. Happy Thursday. I just received my last swap card, so I thought I would come on and show you those cards that I received. I have to turn off my volume. Okay. I was trying to get this up on my screen so I can see when I'm not in the screen. Okay. First thing, reminder that the May through August catalog is still live, and it's got a lot of great things in it that you might want to check out before it retires. We have a new catalog coming out September 1st, which is our holiday book. And the holiday book, oh my gosh, it's amazing. I had a whole list of things that I wanted out of the new catalog, and I did get quite a few of them so that I can do some projects and show those to you. And then one other thing, just a couple other reminders. Right now they're having a 15% off some cardstock, not all, and on designer series paper. So if there's some designer paper that you need, go check it out and see if it's one of the ones that's on sale right now. And then there's a new brochure coming out September 1st also on the new foiling system. We're adding a few new colors. We're adding red, green, kind of a mermaid. I don't know what the real name of that is, but it has I think a lot of people call it mermaid and mermaid effect, pearlescent, and then copper. And I love the copper. That's one of my favorite metal tones. So that's coming out next month. This is one of the really cute Christmas collections that's out there that you'll be able to order September 1st. And that's in the online exclusives brochure. So that won't be in the catalog. I don't, oh wait, or is that in the catalog? I think that is in the catalog. Yes, that is in the catalog. But we have some really cute little animals and whimsical images coming out September 1st, and a really pretty alpine set. But this is really cute if you like quilting. And then this is a new kit that will be available, and that is the witch's, oops, I'm one step ahead. The witch's hat is a really cute decor piece if your kids, you know, if you decorate for Halloween. And then they also have some Halloween paper and stamps and dies that I've seen some really cute projects with. I don't usually make Halloween cards, so I did not get any of that. And then that's the Alpine brochure that's coming up. And this paper is a specialty paper, and I believe there's only 6 sheets in the package. One other kit that's available, and I believe this is available now, is the Crafted Blooms kit, and they have these cute little standing easels. They're wood that you can get. They're not included, but you can order them separate to display these. And they have another plant-based, like greenery, that you can use for home decor too. And then the last thing I was going to tell you about is the product of the month. It's a Harvest, Glow of Harvest, I believe it's called. And the paper is so pretty. It's pearlescent. And I have it here. I'll show you real quick. It just has a pearlescent effect. And I don't know if you can see that, how shiny that is. But we have, it's one-sided, so there's 2 sheets of this design, which you can see I did use for a card. Then we have some oak leaves and some acorns. And then we have some bright crushed curry and golden glow images here. And here we have some, looks like crumb cake leaves. And then here we have a few pumpkins, and I thought this was kind of cute, the little pumpkins. And then the last is this berries, I guess. I'm not sure what kind of plant that is, but that looks like crushed curry. So kind of a muted palette, which doesn't usually apply to me, but I did make a very cute thank you card with it, but I've already mailed it out, so I can't even show it to you. All right, so let's get on with our swap cards. This was the swap, this was the swap Christmas in July. And so this is a card by Laura Nigro, and we had to make a tag also. So this is her tag. This is the cute red and white ribbon that is available September 1st. And she stamped tone on tone here. This is Secret C, to and from. And then gold embossed joyful greetings on the front. And look at this fold. This is amazing. This is last year's Traditions of Christmas, I think it's called. She gave me directions, and I probably have already lost them because I was trying to take everything out of the envelope so you didn't have to hear me crinkling the envelopes. But I think that's what this paper is called. And we were allowed to use retired product as long as it was all Stampin' Up! And as long as we had something current. And so, or, you know, in the new coming up, and that was this ribbon that she used. So this is a stunning card, and when I got it, this little tag kind of just stuck in here like this, and it looked really cute. Beautiful card, Laura. Laura makes beautiful, beautiful cards. And then here we have a card from Jovan Tidwell, and I was trying to read her supplies, and I was thinking, now what is that stamp set? Well, she got the scrapbook kit, the virtual scrapbook kit, and she stamped, that's what she stamped Joy with. So I can't even, I do have that stamp set. It's in, but it's in my scrapbook stuff still. So that turned out really cute, and she used some vellum on here. And that, and then her little tag, and that is very cute, Jovan. And then this was my card. I did a fun fold, and it's called a slider card. The instructions for this are on my YouTube channel. And I think I had 6 different pictures on the thumbnail of the video, and it just flips back and forth like this. Now this is all of that Christmas, a stitched collection, I think it's called, a stitched, oh, I should have written these down. But anyway, I pulled all those cards together that used the same set of products. So that one was mine. This is Kathy Anderson. And she also used some of this same designer paper. This is all designer paper that's in the kit. And then she used a new set of embossing folders. You get three mini embossing folders. They're like, I think 3 inches maybe across, 3 by 6 or something. And so she used, looks like the candy canes. I don't know if you can see on the red layer, the candy canes. And then this was her cute. She used one of the dies in that set. And that's her cute little tag. That's adorable. And if I can figure out where's her, oh, here's her recipe. I can tell you what the name of that collection is. I mean, I showed you the brochure for it. A Stitched Season Designer Paper. And then that goes with a stitched design, I think it's called, collection, Sweet collection. And Sweet just means it has more than one product in it. It may have designer paper, a stamp set, a die set, maybe an embossing folder, maybe ribbon, maybe embellishments. And this had all of those things, I think, in the collection. Not this embossing folder. It was separate, but it did have designer paper and dies and stamps. And then here is another one that was made out of that same set, and this is by Stephanie Alton. She manages our swap card events, and she actually quilted her star. I did not. I just used mine solid. And then I had these kind of popped up so that you could kind of see a little bit, so you can see I used that striped glitter paper under it, and you can kind of see those underneath there. So I had them kind of propped up like that. Okay. So she did the stocking that's in that set and actually quilted all of the different pieces. I mean, wow, what a lot of work that was. Because we have usually 10 to 15 people in our swap group. And then this is a die also that cuts out those trees, and I used that on the back of my card there, and then saved the little trees to put on the side, and that just turned out really cute. And she even embossed that. It looks like, here's her tag, cute little tag. Let's see if she put her embossing folder on here. I'm not sure what embossing folder that is, but it's very cute. I love this. So that's Stephanie. So these were all the ones that were made with that A Stitch design and a stitch stocking collection. And then this, we're switching now to the Poinsettia, or Poinsettia, however you pronounce it. We have two cards. We have this one by Wendy Ongst, and I just love this cute little Christmas tree tag, or, you know, package tag, but I could just see these, a bunch of these hanging on the Christmas tree. So cute. I love that color combination that she used. And then here's that cute glitter, striped glittery paper. Let's see if that picks up on kind of, see how shimmery it is, but it doesn't rub off like on your hands. A lot of people don't like to use glitter because it kind of rubs off on their hands. And when I got this card, I kind of, you know, went in and kind of puffed up these petals a little bit, but I love this card. This is so elegant. And I actually ordered this set after I got our swap cards, and then she stamped the inside with the poinsettia. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we have another poinsettia, and this is Jamie Adcock, and she did, here is her tag, and I fluffed up the little petals a little bit on that one too when I got it. They're just so pretty. They really, you know, leave an etch in that. And I don't know if they used the Impressions mat. There's an Impressions, well, it's called a plate, but it feels like a mat because it's more rubbery. But there's an Impressions mat, and I don't know if she used that, which kind of makes them a little more puffy. I'll look on her instructions if I can find. Oh, she forgot it and emailed hers, and I forgot to look to see. But that is beautiful. And this is the new embossing folder. And I would tell you what it was if I had thought to. Well, we've used that same embossing folder over here. Swirls of Magic. This is Swirls of Magic embossing folder. And that is a very cute card, Jamie. And then we switched to Christmas trees. And this is by Susie Parker. I think that's right. Susie Parker, is that right? Susie Parker. Yep, Susie Parker. And she also used that Swirls of Magic embossing folder, and she used the back side up, the debossed side, meaning you push down, and this one pushes up. So and then this little die is from the Sweet Words and Labels die set in the Winnie the Pooh set that came in the Winnie Pooh collection. And I recognize it because I also used it on something else. So this is called the bundle is the Merriest Trees that she used on this set. Very cute. And then this is her tag, and I love these sequins that she used on there. And then she embossed "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" in her white ribbon. Very cute. Nice job, Susie. I don't know if y'all saw the peppermint up here at the top of the tree. Those are still available in our online store too. Now here's another one that is totally different than any of the others that we got. This is from Terry Riedemeyer, and she used the Ornamental Christmas stamp set and dies, and this is stunning. And then the Festive Foil specialty paper. She said she's been hoarding that for years. You can see it's got little snowflakes. I don't know if you can see the foil. Little snowflakes it shows. Yeah, you can see it, the shiny. And then she used the black and white gingham. But this is very, very elegant. Very pretty. Very pretty. And then her tag. Here's her tag. I really like that. It's different than anything that, anything else that we got in this swap. And then this one is by Pamela Corman. And I just got her card today. And so I thought, okay, I've got everybody's stuff, and I will get on and get my video finished for my swap. This was a new set with ornaments, and I do have it here. I'll show it to you in just a second. And she made hers into a fun fold. And that turned out really cute. Very nice, Pamela. And then her little tag, Merry Christmas. And then to from on the back. And that is some retired ribbon, but it is so pretty. I love the copper. Let me get copper trimmed ribbon. Okay, so that's all of our swap cards. And then I will show you a few more swap cards I got. They weren't related to this swap, but one was from the last swap that I didn't receive. I thought I had it, but when I went to do my video, I realized I was missing a card. And when I walked out to the mailbox that same day, there it was. And this is by Kathy Schmidt, the Backyard Stamper. And this turned out so cute. This is, you might have missed this, this is washi tape. And then it has dies that cuts out the images. I didn't get the stamp set. I just got the dies. And I did make a card with this. I don't remember what it was, or where it is, but it did turn out really cute. Oh, I know. I used it on my Paper Pumpkin alternative. So if you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, come check out each month my alternatives video, and it's on my blog. And the Backyard Stamper, she and I do a little collab where we both come up with alternatives, and then we do a little Zoom class for the people who subscribe from us in our store. And so if you would like to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, the next one's going to be a really pretty fall set. So if you have not tried out Paper Pumpkin in a while, or if you've never tried it out, go check it out. It's all inclusive. It has everything in the kit that you need to stamp your ink. And you're going to be getting one of the new ink pads, the new spots in the in this kit. I don't know what color. I'm guessing maybe pecan pie. We only have 3 that are available to us right now. And we have, we could order cherry cobbler, mossy meadow, or pecan pie. And being as this is kind of a fallish looking set, I'm thinking that maybe it'll be the pecan pie or something in that palette. And these are what we were getting. We would get this little Stampin' spot in that kit. And then you get any dimensionals you need, any adhesive you need, usually in the form of glue dots, or you might get a little mini roll of tear and tape, all of your card bases, envelopes, and all of the punch outs to put your cards together. So check it out if you haven't yet. And I do have videos on my YouTube with my alternatives. And then I have 2 cards from a good friend of mine, Cindy Pimley, and she just does absolutely amazing work, and I am so thrilled that she chooses to swap cards with me. And this is a really cute little fun fold card. Look at this. So you can see how that's put together. Very, very, and I love this. This is the Artisan, I think, Garden or something like that paper. And I had done a card with this same vase, or the vases out of that. I sat one day and cut them out because there's no dye. So I just sat and fussy cut a whole bunch of them and then colored some of them. But I love that. That is just gorgeous. And this is the new Hydrangea Hue cardstock, if you haven't seen that yet. And then she also sent me this card with the smiles, smiles. I'm in love with this card. I want to make this card. But it is amazing. Look at the detail. She actually embossed with gold. I just love this. So those are my swap cards. And then I'll show you, these are some of the new products that I received this week. We have Santa's hat. This is just a stamp set. There's no die to go with it. So you have 2-step stamping. So you can either stamp the outline and then color it in with your alcohol markers, your blends, or you can use the stamp and stamp it in. I love this, and I had to have that. And then we have, there's 2 tag, I don't know what I did with the other one, but there's 2, oh no, this is not the right one. This is not the one I'm thinking of. Marius tags. This is one of the cute little sets, and it has dies, so you can cut these out and make them into tags or make them into ornaments. I always like to make a stamped ornament every year. I haven't designed one yet for this year. And then Festive Cheer. This is the ornament one that I was talking about that Pamela did, that she used. And she stamped that, looks like in Golden Glow. So that's that stamp set, and it comes with dies also. And then this is another new suite. I think it's a mega suite. Wrapped Greenery and Elegantly Wrapped. This has specialty designer paper with it that is single-sided, and it's very heavy. And it has like a cute plaid and some limbs, tree greenery and stuff like that. And this has some gorgeous bouquets, and these both have dies with them. Plus it has this huge bow that I laid up here to show you that you cut out, you cut with the, and use the, you use that impressions mat, and it puffs it up a little more than normal embossing or normal die cutting. So here was the green bow that I had made. It was a little too big for the card I was going to put it on, though, because mine was a fun fold and it didn't quite fit. So that is cut out here with this. And that, like I said, that is one of the ones that uses that impressions mat. And then here's the pretty poinsettia, or settia, depending on how you pronounce it. And Jamie and Wendy both used this set. And these also work with the impressions mat. And really puff up those flower petals. Then this is stitch stocking. This is the one that 3 of us did, and we used this the stocking. Oh, I didn't even show you my stocking. I don't know if I don't know where I put my stocking. What I did was I took my stocking and made it into an opening, like a card. It opened, and I just ran this, see where this cutting edge is here? I ran it off the side of my cardstock. So I folded my cardstock in half so that it would encompass the whole stocking, and then it didn't cut this line, this side, so it would open like this. And then I decorated the front and put my greeting on the inside of it as a, to put on a package or a tree or whatever. But here's all of the little quilting pieces that it has in here. And then all the stamps too. And then this is the set that I was really, really excited about. And this comes out September 1st, and it's called Neutral Noel. And it comes with this beautiful foiled paper. And I made a beautiful card using, well, let's see, hold on. I used the branches dies in this to make another swap card that I made. And then I was playing around with, these are all dies. There's no greetings. There's no stamp. Well, there's a stamp set. It stamps these trees and the houses and so forth, but it doesn't have any greetings with it. And so I made this card, and I do have a video on this one, the Flexi card, Flex 3D card, and it sits up like this. Take it out of the envelope, and you just fluff it a little bit and flex that out, and it just sits right on your mantle. And I thought that turned out amazing. I was so happy with that card. So those are some things that you'll be seeing coming out on September 1st. And I know you'll want to get your hands on those. Make a list. And that's all I have for you today. And if you will give me a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's just a way it tells YouTube. It's free. It just tells YouTube that I like this content and it's okay to show it to you again. And if you subscribe and hit the notifications bell, you'll get a notification anytime I upload or do a live. And also check out my friend, the Backyard Stamper, on YouTube. She has a video or a show, I think, tonight. And then also my other roommate, when we travel to on stage, is Marissa Alvarez, the Kitchen Table Stamper. So check out both of those. And they have some great content. So that's all I have for you today. And thanks for watching.